Hey, it's Alex from Android Central, and this is the Sony Xperia SP. The Xperia SP is Sony's leading mid-range handset for mid-2013. It's got a 4.6-inch 720p screen, and it's powered by a dual-core Snapdragon S4 Pro chip. Design-wise, it draws a lot of inspiration from earlier Sony phones. Down below you've got a clear element that acts as a notification LED, charging light, and hooks into other apps like Music Player. Around the side we've got the trademark rounded power button next to the volume rocker, and down further there's a camera key, always nice to see those. So the silver looking trim extends all the way around the device, and around the back we've got a curved matte plastic battery door. It feels really nice in the hand and it's much easier to hold than the Xperia Z's squared off glass back. 8-megapixel camera around the back too, that's the smaller of Sony's Exmor RS sensors, but it performs really well and includes 1080p video recording as well. So let's crack it open, and there's not much to talk about back here. No removable battery, just micro SIM and micro SD slots. You probably want to take advantage of that expandable storage at some point, because the SP only has 8 gigs of internal storage, with around another 5 available when you first turn it on. In terms of connectivity, the Xperia SP is a 4G LTE phone. Again, good to see, LTE is becoming increasingly standard, even in mid-range phones. Around the front, the screen is a 720p LCD, which is reasonably bright and clear, with good-looking colours. It's not as insanely vivid as some high-end screens, though you do have the Mobile Bravia engine to boost contrast in photos and videos. Unfortunately, it suffers from the same off-angle viewing issues we see in a lot of Sony smartphones, and you don't have to tilt it very far to see issues with discoloration and washout. On the software side, we've got Android 4.1 Jelly Bean and Sony's minimalist UI, including on-screen buttons, which gives you easy access to Google Now and multitasking. The software experience is almost identical to what you'll find in the Xperia Z or any other modern phone from Sony. The UI is clean, easy to use, relatively close to vanilla Android, if a little boring compared to other Android skins. Some of the highlights include the Walkman Music app, which links in with a glowing transparent element. There's a pretty good gallery app too, that links in with social services. Music Unlimited, Video Unlimited, and PlayStation Mobile are bundled into, so if you're living in the Sony ecosystem already, that's a bonus. It's always good to have more choice when it comes to movies and music, but the PlayStation app still doesn't have a whole lot to offer, unfortunately. Finally, there's the Sony Camera app, which is still one of our favourites. You get the really good superior auto shooting mode. That's a feature from Sony's standalone cameras that's also on the Xperia Z. So that's a quick look at the Sony Xperia SP. It's a good looking, relatively speedy phone that's worth considering if you want decent specs without paying crazy money. It's available in Europe from a bunch of different carriers, and in the US you can buy it from Sony directly. So thanks for watching, and we'll be back in the next week or so with a full review.